JavaScript together and focus in this video on object assign method. If you don't know, this method copies properties from the source object or objects to the target object and returns as a result new object with copied properties. And we have a target and source, and if we simply run this script, you can see that our result object contains name with Mike, which is expected because all properties from source should be matched with target, and if it exists it should be overridden, and as you can see in the result. Okay, and if you add a new property, for example age, with value 30 and run again, as you can see it presents as is, so no difference because we don't have age property in the source object, and it just keeps as is. But in case we have age here, it would be overridden as well as name. So okay, it's expected. Let's go ahead and, for example, add new value property skills, and value would be object with some keys, for example web, and value is array, for example PHP, and copy the same to the target object, but just change nested object web, for example from PHP to JS. And if you run again, you can see the new object contains now skills fully copied absolutely from source. No difference actually. But what if we add here database, and is a new key, and would be also value array, and for example SQL, and run again? Okay, no change. And why? Because actually the same reason. It was overridden by source actually, and the problem here is object assign method actually doesn't mesh nested properties. Like here we have a nested object with web and database, and actually object assign does just matching high-level properties and just copies as is from source object to the target, and that is why we don't see any matched result. And okay, how we can fix it? And we can just try to create a new variable here. Would be new object with skills, and we can use spread operator here, and just gonna spread new object and define skills, and we can use the same object assign method here, and but in this case we need to match skills. Okay, skills, and let's also show the result here. Okay, and just run this script, and as a result you can see no difference, actually the same result. Why? Because I think the problem is here, and if we just try to output what we have actually in target skills and source skills, and put here and run again, and you can see circle object it means that actually the skills object value refers to the target object value. Why? Actually because when we copy objects, actually it copies by reference, and if we do some changes in the source object, it automatically reflects in the target objects, and we don't want such effects. We just don't want any side effects, and we want to match these skills from target with skills from the source. And in order to fix, we can just use operator spread, and what it does, it creates a new object based on our target and source, but they won't be linked between each other. And if we try again, yeah, ready. As you can see, now it's successfully matched, and as expected, web key was overridden with PHP, and database key was just matched and haven't changed. Thank you.